Hello.
Hi, is this Kathy?
It is.
Yeah, I'm calling from the U-Haul dealership. Have you already returned your truck?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm calling from the Utah, the U-Haul department, and apparently we got the truck back. It just reeks of marijuana smoke, or marijuana. You probably weren't smoking in the truck, but we could smell the marijuana remnants. So, I mean, we don't appreciate drug use in our facility and our
Excuse
property,
me.
lady. Lady.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
I don't think so. Not my truck.
Okay, well, if
Don't
you're
you even go there. The lady inspected it. I'm a 68-year-old woman and my husband's 69. We've never smoked marijuana in our life, and I don't appreciate that at
Oh,
all.
you're never too old to toke up, and this isn't a legal offense. It reeks of
Who
marijuana.
is this?
This
I
is
want
Jeff.
your name.
This is Jeff McClellan, and this is a legal offense. We really could give you DUI charges because if you were driving that truck yourself, who knows? Maybe you were under the influence of marijuana.
Who is this?
I already told you my name, lady. This is Jeff McClellan, okay? Are you so stoned you can't remember my name? God, these freaking
You are
hussies.
going to be, I don't know who you are or what you're trying to pull, but this is a bunch of bullshit.
I'm just trying to get this transgression straightened out. I mean, if you're going to be driving under the influence of marijuana, that's a serious offense. I mean, you could maybe hit a child in your dazed state of mind. We don't accept this in our company, our property.
I'm putting my husband on the line.
I'd love to
Just
speak with
one
him.
moment.
I'd love to speak with him.
Mike.
That's a total stoner name.
Michael Lee is a total stoner name. Who is this?
This is Jeff.
You're not even.
I do.
If this is a joke,
Listen, ma'am, I'm the manager at this. I'm the manager at the U-Haul neighborhood department, and I really would appreciate if you could just cooperate because given that I am the manager, I don't need to show you any standard phone etiquettes because
I don't need to listen to this because this is a bunch of crap. Hold on just a minute.
Put Michael on the phone, please.
Hello?
Hi, is this Michael?
Yes.
Okay, apparently, we had, you returned the truck over here at the Utah, and basically,
Yeah.
I mean, it reeked of marijuana. Did your wife already tell you?
I don't even smoke.
Oh, sure you don't.
I don't
listen,
smoke or
it's
anything.
distinct
I've never
marijuana.
even seen marijuana in my life. Well,
Okay,
smoked it or been around it.
the odor is quite distinct. It's not going to be imitated by some other whatever else was in your truck. It's distinct marijuana scent. So, I mean, if you could just cooperate, I won't have to get the police involved. I mean, were you under the influence at the time you were driving?
No, I've never seen marijuana. I wouldn't know if I smelled it.
Your wife, I mean, I'd hate to say this, but your wife really does kind of sound like the devious hussy type person, and it really wouldn't surprise me that you two are secretly smoking marijuana. You'd cover it up by denying it.
Who am I talking to?
This is Jeff McClellan.
And where are you from?
I'm in the Utah U-Haul dealership.
Okay. You're where I turned it in, am I correct?
Of course, yes. It
Okay.
just completely reeks.
Listen to me real close, will you?
We had to.
Ready?
Hello? Yeah.
Are you listening to me?
I'm listening
I don't smoke. I've never seen marijuana. I've never done anything with marijuana. If you choose to get the police involved, do it.
Why are you slurring your speech if you've never smoked? You sound like you're under the influence already.
A lot of stress. I'm not going to sit up and put up with this bullshit.
Listen, sir.
I never did eat marijuana.
Listen, okay, I am the manager here at the Utah dealership, and I am pretty a lenient person, and the smell is probable cause enough. We could already turn your information over to the police, but I won't have to do that. If you could just meet a couple conditions, okay, sir?
What's that?
All right, I need you to text me a picture of your wife's genitalia, and then I can go ahead and overlook this transgression.
No, I want you to go call the police.
Oh no,
furthermore, when I get to I'm calling the police on you. We're going to get this straightened out legally.
Okay.
Don't give me this line of bullshit anymore.
I go either way, so you could text me a picture of your own genitals or your wife's. I'll be satisfied with. Oh, he hung up.
Hello.
Hi, I'm sorry your husband abruptly hung up on us. I was, I didn't get your word on this. We were willing to overlook the transgression and just completely disregard it if I could get a picture of your genitalia, maybe the boobs. So if you could just,
I don't know where you got my number, but I think you're an asshole, and I'm right here to tell you that. And if you get a bill out of pulling this kind of crap, then you need to get down on your knees and ask the Lord for your forgiveness because you're an idiot.
I thought you were going to say something suggestive when you said to get down on my knees. No, all I need is a picture of your genitalia. Oh, she hung up.
Hello?
Hi, is this Steve?
Yes.
Yes, you just rented a U-Haul truck from the Arizona and yeah, okay. Right, and the person who was working there, Richard, he says you were giving him like I don't know, you were just being a little sexually forward with him. You were staring at his ass and making him feel uncomfortable.
Who? What are you talking about?
Well, before you got before he rented the truck out to you, he just felt really uncomfortable at the way you were looking at him. You were basically sexually harassing him, and we're going to be reporting this to the police because apparently you had also made some flirtatious comments towards him.
What?
He said that you were making flirtatious comments as well as
Sexual comments to the guy at Salon U-Haul.
Right.
You know I'm a man, right?
Yeah, that doesn't exclude you from making sexual comments to another man. There are gay people, so
Why would I make sexual comments to another man?
I
You got a
don't.
witness, my wife was there the whole time.
Has
Okay.
somebody lost their ever-loving mind? My husband is not gay. He would never do that. And who is
This is Jeff. I'm calling from the U-Haul dealership, and basically we really don't appreciate it. I mean, I was actually I was looking at
That's
this.
crazy. No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Listen.
That is crazy.
Okay, listen.
I was there with my husband. That guy must be crazy. If that's what he said, my husband, I was right there with him. My husband's not gay. That's disgusting.
Okay, well, he might in fact
As a
be.
matter of fact, wait a minute. We want to file a slander charge right now. We need names and numbers.
Oh, you're gonna file a slander
Whoa,
charge,
that's
huh?
like saying my husband is gay. Oh my God.
He was staring at Richard's ass, and I was looking at the security tapes.
Okay,
He was totally.
be quiet. I can't hear the guy on the phone. What?
I was looking at the security tapes, and he was totally just staring down his ass, and the flirtatious.
You're sickening. You're disgusting.
I am not,
You are
man.
disgusting.
I am giving you what I saw on
He
the.
said you're sitting there staring down his ass. That is gross.
I apologize for my lack of decorum. Maybe I should have just said buttocks if that offends you, but we have this on the security tapes. We can in fact pick up audio as well, and he was making flirtatious comments.
Watch your tapes. My husband is not gay. I've been with him 35 years.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me.
It's disgusting that you're even calling me and saying
I
this.
mean, you have a pretty manly voice, so it wouldn't really surprise me. He's probably into the guys. I'm sorry to say this, but
What are you talking about? I have a manly voice?
right. So it wouldn't surprise me
You're
that
insane. I have a pipsqueak voice. You're an idiot. Who is this?
this is Jeff McClellan.
Who is this? Is this a crank call? Because this sure as hell sounds like it.
Well, you'd moved to you've rented the
I'm
truck,
calling the sheriff myself.
ma'am.
This
You
is
rented the
crazy.
truck to Colorado. So if you could just I have your information here. It's Steve, and the man he was talking to was Richard.
Yeah, we need to have the sheriff call on this. This is crazy.
Oh, I don't. Of course you're just trying to defend your husband. I mean, you don't want to believe it any more than he does. But I'm
You're
sorry.
an idiot.
That's
No,
just.
I've been with a man for 35 years. I think I know what he does with his penis. What is wrong with
I'm not
We're
saying.
going to report this call, too.
I'm not.
Because you're just sickening. This is sickening.
Listen, ma'am. I did not say
You're
that
not
he.
being professional at all, first of all. You don't tell me I have a manly voice. I have a pipsqueak voice. My 78-year-old mother has the same voice.
Oh, is that the case? Well, either way, he's attracted to men, as we can clearly decipher from the security tapes. And you kind of sound.
Well, we're clearly going to call them and call the police if this is not a crank call. This
Oh,
is crazy.
you're not going to call the police. What evidence do you have that I said anything obscene?
Who are you?
This is Jeff.
Who are you, weirdo?
This is Jeff.
Who are you, weirdo?
This is Jeff McClellan. And what do you have evidence? Are you recording this call?
Good, I'm glad you do because you're a weirdo. You're saying things that are just disgusting. And then telling me I have a manly voice, telling me my husband's staring down some guy's ass.
Well,
You call this professional?
I'm just saying what we have. We have it on the security tapes. Oh, what are you?
You know what?
You're gonna
Time
sue
is
us?
money. We have things to do, and yes, oh my God, please do sue because you are so wrong. Oh my God, this is disgusting.
You sound like a hussy.
Good day.
You're just a hussy, and I could discern that in your voice. Oh, she hung up. Yes, U-Haul. How can I help you?
What city is this?
This is the in Arizona U-Haul.
No, it's not.
We are rerouting this through the corporate office, so if you're basing that off the area code, I can assure you you're mistaken. This is indeed the Arizona dealership.
Actually, I was just talking to the gentleman from Salome. That's why I didn't answer the call.
Okay then. So,
How could it be you if you're not there? You're not in Salome.
Yes, I am, sir.
I was a couple in Salome.
Well, if you don't think that, then
U-Haul's calling us on you, so
then why don't you just call
for harassment phone calls?
Call the police, sir. You don't have any evidence. Are you recording this call?
Yeah. You think I'm retarded?
The only recording Sir, you're obviously a homosexual. The only recording you have is the one of your foster father sodomizing you as you screamed for help. You sound like a gay orphan. You were clearly abused.
You gotta come over here and I'll take care of you, fella.
You're not recording this call. Oh, you hung up.